Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is currently like 12 something in the morning and I finally got the energy to film this 34 to 36 week update. So I'm finally at the end of my pregnancy. Let's get right into how these last few weeks were for me. So 34 to 36 weeks, I think I had maybe like 1 or 2 doctor's appointments and an ultrasound. So for my doctor's appointment, everything is like all together. I don't really need to do anything else. Now it's just like waiting for the baby to come. Just like basic checkups where they at some point are going to do a stress test and just basic measurements and listening to the heart rate and all of that stuff. And then they're going to talk to me about hospital plans and all that stuff, which I really don't want to go into a detailed hospital plan just in case things don't go as the way I would picture them to go, especially because I'm the type of person, if I make a plan, I expect something to go that way. So I'm just kind of going with the flow with the hospital. I want to do as natural as possible. I really don't want to do an epidural, but I'm open to like the narco drugs that wear off. People are like, no, the baby can feel it. I'm like, I don't give a F, okay? It'll wear off. All the stuff I've eaten, I've taken Benadryl. I'm pretty sure the baby will be fine. The hospital would not administer it to you if it was really that dangerous. I believe that. But if I can go without taking any medication, I will. But who knows? A lot of people say they won't, and then they will. This is why I don't really want a set plan. But I just want to be, as relaxed as possible. I want it to be as natural as possible. And I just want to get through it. I have been having like some insurance issues. Like I have one insurance ending because I have a different insurance now. But like it's like causing problems with me trying to see a doctor, and that's what's worrying me right now. I'm like, if it's not one thing, it's another. So now hopefully I'm going to be able to see a doctor towards the end of my pregnancy. I'm going to have to figure something out if things don't work out for the best. I have a hospital picked, but I need to make sure I can see a doctor because problems just keep rising up because insurance companies are so slow at doing things. But God willing, all will work out. If I have faith, everything will come together. So let's get into body changes. I look so oily, so sweaty. This is how I look 90% of the time now, just oily and sweaty. And everybody always asks me if I'm hot and if I'm okay, and I'm just like, I'm not hot, I'm just oily. People come over to me fanning me like, oh, do you need some water? And I'm like, no, my skin is just oily right now. I'm just really oily. It's a symptom. I've never been this oily before. I have pretty normal skin. I went to get a facial. My fiance took me to get a facial, and I was surprised. The lady told me everything that was going on with my skin was hormonal due to the pregnancy, and that my skin was pretty normal. Wasn't really as oily as I thought. I had super oily skin naturally, but she was like, no, my skin is pretty normal, not too oily, not too dry. I don't have any weird things in my T-zones. Nothing really bad stuck out to her. Everything that she saw that was breaking out on my face was just due to any hormones that were going on. So going back into body changes, my neck is super dark now. And I barely have anything on my face. Like I barely have the bare minimum on my face because I just wanted my face to be its regular skin color because I thought it would blend in more, and it blends in like my face matches my body fine, but it's just my neck that really like messes everything up. So And then I have been starting to get acne again. My skin had cleared up for a while, and now it's starting to break out again. I think I'm going to go back to using hydrocortisone, because hydrocortisone like really helps with me with my breakouts. I know some people are really sensitive to it and they can't really use it at all because it'll make them break out, or I don't know, break out in hives or something, irritate their skin even more. Another thing, my stretch marks. Ooh. This week, like the last couple weeks, I haven't really been putting anything on my stomach like I should. I might do it one day, and then the next day I won't, and then the next day I won't. I definitely noticed a difference. It got like way darker out of nowhere, and I was like, oh. I was just thinking, well, it's not gonna get too much worse than this, but I was wrong. So like, I just can't picture my stretch marks getting any worse. I hope not. They're so dark, and it's just like a strip of tiger stripes all across my stomach. And I don't know, some days I care, some days I don't. I'm at a point to where I just want this to be over. So I don't know, I thought I would be more upset about having stretch marks on my stomach. I guess because I've seen people with worse than what I have, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm breathing super heavy right now. Look how big my stomach is. Ugh. It's a lot. But yeah, I got a lot of weight gain these last few weeks. I don't know what it is. I've been trying to walk. I've been walking, drinking a lot of milk, trying not to eat all throughout the day because stuff is starting to slow down. But I think what the weight is water weight and stuff, because I have noticed a lot of swelling, especially in my feet, my hands. I finally had to take my wedding ring off. My hands don't look as rough as they used to. Like, their parole officer got them on track and they're getting better. They got off those drugs. They're not out in the streets no more. They look a lot better. They a little ashy, but they weren't as bad as they used to be. Okay? But yeah, I take my wedding ring off. My feet are swollen. My legs are swollen. I'm getting stretch marks on my thighs. They're not that noticeable though. Like, it's just starting to hit me everywhere at this point. The weight is just starting to show all over. And people are like, oh, you look so cute with your extra weight. And like, I'm going to insert an old picture of mine. I went back and found a picture of mine last year of me around this time. And I was like, oh my God, I was so little. And I thought I was so big during the time. I thought I needed to lose weight. And I was working on getting in shape. Sorry. I was working on getting in shape, and just my hair still looks the same. It was just a different color, and it's still frizzy because my hair just whenever it's humid out, nothing puts it down. If anybody has any suggestions about that, please leave a comment down below. I'm getting a lot of pelvic pain too. So like, just like hips and stuff. So I guess this can lead right into symptoms. So the pelvic pain, like my hips, actual hip bones hurt. I'm starting to get like menstrual cramp like feelings, like feeling like I'm about to come on my period. Like it's sensitive. You know, I don't know if everybody gets these symptoms, but when I'm about to come on my period, I feel sensitive down there. Like things are just sore and tender, and I have cramping, and sometimes the cramping isn't as mild. Sometimes it's a bit like, it's a little rough, like, oh, my period's about to come right now. Like, that's what it feels like. I don't have any pain in my back. Surprisingly, I haven't had a lot of back pain since like 32, 33 weeks. My back hasn't really been hurting that much, unless I'm like doing something. I'm not editing this video. I'm not redoing this video. I don't like the way it's starting off, but let me hurry up. But yeah, my back isn't tense or anything like that, so I don't know, I'm just gonna enjoy it. But yeah, I haven't had any pains in my back, just the menstrual like cramping. And even when I sleep, and I think this is causing me insomnia too. I have really bad insomnia. Like, I just stay up until I black out. If I sleep on one side too long, whole hip hurts, like my bone, like I have severe arthritis. Then I have to switch to another one, and that hurts. Then I try to switch on my back, and I can't breathe. And then it already feels like somebody is pushing on my chest. Like, I thought it would feel like, first it was easier to breathe, and I thought I'm pretty sure the baby dropped, but I was having trouble breathing, and I thought if you're pregnant, it feels like, you know, you don't have room. Like, I thought your lungs feel squished, but it feels like somebody's actually pushing their hands down on my chest, like, most of the time. And I have to, like, keep drinking water, and sometimes I have to stand up, and it's really, really weird. I mean, I have a doctor's appointment next week if all goes well and I can see the doctor. We'll see. This doctor might be like, oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay. I don't have good experience with doctors. They either talk too much, talk over me, or whatever, but as long as I get a healthy baby out of this, I don't care. So I went over that. So headaches and nausea. I hope I said that right. My headaches are coming back. I'm starting to feel nauseous when I eat. Like, whatever I eat, I feel like I'm gonna throw it up. And I haven't felt like that since I blacked out. I haven't felt like that since the first trimester. I was nauseous like that all the time. Have extreme fatigue. Like, I could be up, just a burst of energy for like 3 hours, and then all of a sudden, boom, I just black out. It could be the insomnia too. I'm just sleep for like 4 hours. No, I only sleep for like 2 or 3 hours at a time when I do go to sleep. And it's mainly because I'm up at 5, so by like 10, no, by like, I'm up at 5, and by like 1, I need a nap. So I go to sleep at 1, wake up again at like 3:30, 4, and then I'm just up for the rest of the night until I go to bed at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So that's not a lot of sleep. I have been kind of bored, still trying to find stuff to do. I know I'm getting close. I mean, like, when you're this late, far along, all you could think of is like baby, 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 labor and delivery. Is everything gonna be okay? Like, is my fiance gonna be around when I need him to? Just like a lot of worries. And then I just feel like I can't focus on anything else to do anything, and then before I know it, the day is gone. So I'm just up all day cleaning and thinking about, you know, what's to come next. And then I said headaches, right? Yeah, headaches are coming back. I'm not worried about preeclampsia. They aren't severe enough. They don't last long enough. I'm just trying to stay hydrated because it's hot. It's like 91 degrees with the 85% humidity, so it feels like 110 degrees and humid. It feels like Florida. It feels like Florida in the summertime. I have gone in and out of sadness. I'm not gonna say depression, but sadness. Like, some days, I think it's just life stress too. Like, I haven't had the best of events happen to me in the last month. Like, every week it's just a lot happening that I feel like it's trying to bring me down, and I'm just trying to like stay focused and stay happy, and it's all just weighing down on me. So I've been feeling a lot of sadness, and it's just really been hard not to be sad. It's not to the point to where I'm dysfunctional or can't be happy or smile or get out of bed or dress myself or anything like that, but it does last like all day, or I'm in a bit of a funk. And it doesn't help that I feel big and nothing's going right. Like, you know, when your appearance changes, like you gain weight, you see it in your face is breaking out, your hair isn't the same. Like, you want to look how you feel regardless of what that means to you. and I just feel like that's not adding up. Like I'm starting to look how I feel, and that's sad. And it's just been really hard, which we can go into like the mental state of how I've been. So lately I've just been in a funk, feeling like this pregnancy is gonna last forever. Like, I feel like I'm never gonna go into labor. Like, and then it's like you feel like pregnant. I feel like I have all the time in the world to have this baby, even though I'm at the end of my pregnancy. That's what it feels like to me. Like I have all the time in the world. Like I'm gonna be pregnant till like December. Then I'm gonna have the baby when I know I'm due at the end of July. So it could happen any time now. Which I hate that saying too. Besides feeling really sad, I try to just stay productive and do other stuff. But there's always somebody there to remind me about something that's happened to me, and it makes me feel awful again. I've been really needing a lot of positive thoughts. I've been very sensitive to what people say to me. I just want a lot of positivity around me right now because I've been really prone to being sad. I've had a lot of fears about the baby's health. I have no reason to have these fears. I'm pretty sure it's just normal. I just want to get through this with a happy, healthy baby that's breathing on its own and that's doing okay and that doesn't have any extra health problems. Just want a really healthy baby, and I want a safe delivery, so I don't want anything to go wrong. Everybody's like, oh, you could have a quick labor, you could deliver in an hour. One, this is my first baby. Two, everybody thinks I'm going to be delivering in 2 seconds within the week. Before I'm like even 38 weeks, people think I'm going to have the baby. And I'm just like, this is my first baby. I'm not trying to get my hopes up that I'm going to deliver early and it's going to be a quick labor. No, I plan on being in the hospital like all day in labor. Like I'm just preparing my mind for the hardest labor ever. That way, if it's not that hard, it won't be so bad for me. I have down here risk. I don't know why I put risk. I guess whatever risks are associated with labor and delivery. I don't know. I don't know why I put that. I should have been more specific. Okay, so changes with the baby. So as of July 2nd, the baby was 6.7 pounds. So I'm guessing the baby is a little bit closer to 7 pounds already. And that was at 36 weeks, the beginning of 36 weeks. I was 36 weeks and 2 days, and the baby was 6.7 pounds. So the baby is almost done with development. But if it was born out, most likely be able to go home with me. I doubt the baby would even need to spend any time in the NICU if it wasn't, that big of a deal. So the baby's just gaining weight and developing its lungs. I do notice the baby people are saying the baby moves less. I guess I just feel stronger and stronger movements, not necessarily less, and they do hurt. They're starting to hurt. Like I'll be like, ah, it'll catch me off guard. I'll be like, ouch, ouch, god damn it. Why did you hit me? And I love you. But yeah, and like in the ultrasound, I'll try to put a picture up. Whoever can make it out can make it out. Whoever can't make it out, I'm sorry. I think it's clear as day, but I know a lot of people, it's hard for them to read the ultrasound. This is going to be a picture of the face, the eyes, the cheeks, the neck, the hand. There's going to be a little bit of the umbilical cord in the way. But the baby has chunky cheeks and hair, which I was surprised the baby has so much hair. Like, I was not expecting that at all. But yeah, it makes me really excited that I've come so far, and it feels like it's been taking forever. It kind of feels, I don't know if it feels like it's going by quick. I think it's just, it was just January and now it's July, and that type of quick, like, dang, the summer's almost over type of quick. But I don't know, this pregnancy has been a long journey, and I cannot wait till the end to start a new journey with my family and my little baby. And then we'll see if it's a boy or a girl. I think it's a boy. I'm gonna do my what's in my hospital and diaper bag, and I did pack more for a boy because I think it's a boy, but we'll see. If it's a girl, oh my god, I'm gonna get, gonna be looking like a boy when it leaves the hospital, okay? But the last thing I want to mention is just little comments that people give me that are pretty annoying, like anytime now, anytime now, anytime now, anytime now. Like, you're already anxious, so it's just like, can you please stop saying anytime now? Like, I'm already anxious. Like, I can't. Like, I'm already anxious. I can't just sit here. I don't want that in my head. And I know for some people it can happen anytime now. And for a lot of people, they go way past their due date, especially if it's their first kid. Even if they lost their mucus plug or whatever, doesn't mean they're gonna have their baby right away. And just other comments. Let me see. What other comments? It's mainly that one, anytime now, and you're gonna have a quick labor, and people are just expecting, just putting it in my mind that this is gonna be so easy, like I'm gonna pop the baby out in 2 seconds. And I'm not trying to be mad about it, but I don't want to go in there with that type of mentality, because I know labor is hard and it could take a long time, and I'll most likely be at home for a while and at the hospital for a while, so we will see. But yeah, that is it. Sorry if it was all over the place. My mind is going to be all over the place for the next few updates. I'm going to try to get out as many as I can. We'll see. I'm going to try to do a what's in my hospital bag sometime this week. Oh, and I know I need to put up my baby shower one. I had my baby shower at 31 weeks, but I didn't really get good footage. I got some pictures. I was too busy walking around hugging people and talking and going left and right and left. So I'll try to just make a short video with some pictures and stuff of my baby shower, just so I can share it, because I want to have these to look back on, and I like having stuff in video form. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching and sharing this journey with me. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell, leave a comment down below. Now let's get into the belly shot. I am gonna go change into some shorts because I'm not wearing any underwear and I have on a dress. So I'm gonna change into some shorts and then I'll show you my stomach. So I'll show you it now. This is my belly. Does it look any bigger since last time? I think it does. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, now I'm gonna go change. My belly. It's huge. See my stretch marks? Get closer. Look at them. Look at them. Okay, that's too much, sorry. Yep. I feel like I dropped. I don't know, my stomach just looks droopy and bigger at the bottom. I have stretch marks over here. I feel like I'm just all stomach. Hurt my foot. Yep, that is the baby. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.